Thanks for watching the screencast. Okay, this screencast is going to look a little bit different because I need to record it with the document camera to show you the calculator that you use for class. The objective of this screencast is that you'll be able to evaluate natural logarithms and common logarithms using the calculator. And what you need to know is that the calculator has two bases for logarithms that it uses. One of them is log base 10 of x. That's just written as log without the base attached. And that's called common log or common logarithms. And on the calculators that we have in class, the TI-84s, that log button is right here on the left side next to the 7. Okay? The other base that the calculator will use for logarithms is log base e. This number e, log base e of x, where e is the irrational number that never repeats and never terminates. 2.718, 281, 82845, 9045, on and on and on. And we call that the natural logarithm. Instead of writing log base e for the natural logarithm, we write ln. When I'm handwriting ln, I usually make the L a cursive L because it makes a distinction between, like, students thinking that I'm writing a 1 instead of the L for ln. So sometimes if I write L, if I wrote ln this way, it might look like I said 1n. I'm trying to communicate clearly what we're doing. We'll talk in the coming days about why this number is so important. But for now, let's see if we can use the calculator to evaluate some logarithms. So Panthers, using the calculator, this task is relatively straightforward. If I want to evaluate log of 76, it says to round to 3 decimal places. That's log base 10, and I can do that with the log button here. The natural log button, by the way, I didn't mention it a second ago, is right beneath the log button. So those two buttons are important to know where they're at. This one I want log of 76. So log of 76. And if I hit enter, before I hit enter, I want to think about what that might be. This is essentially asking what power of 10 gives you 76. Now I know that 10 to the first power is 10, and 10 squared is 100. This is going to be 1 point something between 1 and 2. And it is. It's 1.881 if I round to 3 places. Now, you may not have a graphing calculator at home as you watch this. So a really nice resource that I want to share with you is that you can get these values by just typing into the search on Google. If you type in log of 76 and hit enter, the calculator gives it to you. Isn't that nice to know? So there are now 2 ways you can use that calculation resource to find these values. Let's jump over here and do natural log of 20, log base e of 20. What power of this crazy irrational number, 2.718, etc., will give me 20? The calculator will find that if I type in natural log ln of 20. And it gives it to me as almost 3, 2.996 if I round. And again, I can show you that the Google search engine will do that for you as well. If you type in ln of 20 and hit enter, it will give you the value for natural log of 20, 2.996. Okay, why don't you pause the video and see if you can find the other 3 values. Let's take a look at it. Log of 347 is log base 10. So log of 347, I get about 2.540 if I'm rounding to 3 places. For natural log of 116, well, I need ln, the button nearest to 4, of 116. And I get about 4.754. Let's do one more. Let's do log. What power of 10 gives me 0.024? So log of 0.024 comes out negative. And the reason that it's negative is that to find a power of 10 that gives me a number less than 10, I'm going to have, in fact, it's even less than 1. I'm going to have a negative exponent, negative 1.620. Thanks for watching.